Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today, episode 97 of the career mode. We are starting on our second season in the super late models. We got decent parts, fully leveled up tires. Our suspension is level 4. We only need one more race to be able to get that fully upgraded, so that would be great. Our chassis will have to upgrade, and our engine will have to upgrade. We are playing for the first time on this career mode on Legend, so this is going to get very, very difficult now from here on out. Hopefully we can try to make some A mains. I think we'll make A mains, but we might struggle in the back, just barely making them and stuff. So I made our sponsor goal, which is Hoosier now, top 20 instead of like top 10, top 5 like we were hitting last season. Got a new little paint scheme, mostly purple and just white, try to match the Hoosier scheme for the most part. So hopefully we can do pretty well here. I'm excited to finally play on Legend and get towards the end of this game and try to really race the best people on the hardest difficulty. So gonna be really tough. I'm gonna actually repair our parts as well to start out this season. And we're going into Volusia. We didn't do very well there for the first race last year. We got like 29th, I think. So hopefully we can do better than that, make the A main, and try to have a good start to this season. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. We didn't hit the practice goal. We're like 2/10 off of that. And that's just a top 20 practice goal. No way we're hitting the qualifying goal here. We're probably going to qualify back in the 30s somewhere, I would imagine. It's going to be like starting all over again, except we actually can handle the car decent because we have okay parts. But this is going to be an interesting season to see how we could stack up in every race. Because I think the smaller tracks we'll be able to do all right. It's just the bigger ones like Volusia and stuff like this are going to be a struggle for a little bit. Especially until we get that engine upgraded. What is that? That was a 15.2. Okay, better than practice. And I got the invisible wall down there. That hurt everything. At least it was qualifying and not in the race. So we had an okay time in our first lap. I'll take that, honestly. Not too awful. Where's that going to put us at, though? 26th. Okay, not as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly. Because we were like half a tenth off of the practice goal, which would have been a top 20. But that's not bad at all. But let's see up front where are the guys? Shane, Dennis, Blair, all 1, 2, 3. And Dennis and Blair tied last year when Blair won 8 races for the championship. Like, they tied in points, which is absolutely nuts. Still can't believe that happened. But let's get on to this heat race. Hopefully we can try to get by Hoffman here. Pretty easy. At least I hope. Oh, I dumped his ass. First turn of the new season. Already wrecked somebody. I kind of got clipped in the right rear, like, and it sent me more straight than I wanted to, honestly. I really didn't want to go that high. I didn't have much of a choice, though. But that's not a great start to the season, like, racing-wise. And I think Hoffman is, like, destroyed from that also. Try to get down, not able to. Able to a little bit in the corner. Hopefully hold that spot. I think top 5 make it to the A main, so I really want to get this top 5. That was really nice. That was clean too. Just because he was stuck on the outside, we were able to get by him. That was Jimmy Owens. Hopefully we can catch up to Ziegler here, which is so funny because we weren't racing like back here much throughout the season with Ziegler and Jimmy Owens, but now we're going to be racing with them probably most of the season. I slid up way too far there. We got 2 laps left. Oh, car got tight. Don't get under me. Thank God. I really want to make it straight to the A main here. We'll be in 20th, which would be really nice. Oh, I ran too high. He's too far away, though. Cool. All of a sudden, I got really tight those last couple laps. Decent 3 and 4, though. I'll take that. That'll put us straight through to the A main, though, so I'm happy about that. All we got to do is finish 20th or better, which we should, I would think. Especially, oh, we're starting 18th. Nice. Thought that was starting us 20th, but all we have to do is finish 20th or better in the A main, and if we're starting 18th already, we should be able to move up some. So that's a positive for sure. Kind of hope I can get down. We're back here with Daryl. Think Hudson was right in front of us. Yes, he is. And that 01 car, the iRacing 01. That car always looks so good to me. It's so clean. Pretty sure he runs something really similar on iRacing and stuff too when I've raced him, but it's been a while. And I think in real life he kind of has a similar looking car when he races. I don't know exactly what he races in real life. I don't know if it is super late models or like on the oval side too, because I know he does oval and dirt. I don't know about IRL, but on iRacing he did a lot of it. But I think he was more involved in the dirt side, obviously. But fighting hard with Hudson here. I do like the purple on the car. The purple on the car looks good to me. I think this is the first time having a purple car all career mode so far. But I kind of like it. We are falling back though some. Oh, they get together. That's a wreck. That is a caution. We're going to be 18th, really? That should have put us 17th, I would have thought. Because we were up to 17th, fell to 18th there, and then I don't know who got spun. I think it might have been the guy on the inside there. Who was it? Overton, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know who got spun there. It might have been Owens. I don't know if Owens was the one that just got around us. Maybe it was. It definitely was. But we got to take advantage of the restarts. Everybody bunched up. We're able to make up some time and get by a couple guys, because that really helps us out. It seems like on the long run, we kind of fall off. We are 3 wide off turn 4. Yeah, this is going to be so much harder now. Definitely going to have a fully upgraded car. Not going to be able to scrape by wins with a not very upgraded car anymore, which is fine. That's kind of the way I want it for this final championship. I want it to be difficult. I think that guy is the one that got spun out. Case Bolt, maybe. Because he went flying right by us. Give him a little bit of a right rear. They're riding really high up on that wall for turn 4. That got us up to 17th, though. We still have 12 laps left. They're hitting each other some more. These guys are aggressive in Legend on each other. Gordy getting beat around a little bit by Daryl. Hudson got to our inside. I'm trying to stay off the wall. These guys are so damn fast. Definitely going to be an adjustment for us. Looks like Shane's out front by a decent bit, but yeah, these Legend AIs, they're definitely more aggressive with each other, so there might be some more contact between themselves and bringing out cautions, it seems, because I think we had 1 or 2 AI cautions all last season, and we get one in the first race, which is kind of crazy. We do have a little bit of damage from that. Wow, 91% from that little hit. Actually, oh wait, I just dumped Hudson. My bad. Oh, and I don't know why I held the gas the entire time. That was dumb. I hope we didn't actually get damage from that. That would be nice, but we might have. At least Hudson's still in front of us. We're still right where we were just running. How much damage do I have now? How bad is it? 86? Okay, it's not that bad. Could be worse. See if we can try to get back by Casebo or Gordy. He's up top here. Who is that? Joseph Joyner on our inside. Everybody's running so damn hard. This is nuts. Oh, I turned in too early. Able to check it up and not get into Joyner there. Joyner, I hardly even know her. We're 3 wide, about to be 4 wide, I think. Oh, we got 2 wide and then back to 3. We got by Joyner, and then Hoffman got back inside of us, which we dumped in the heat race, and he's actually worked his way into the A main, so that's good. I'm happy he made it because he was a lot faster, I feel like, than where I set them to in the heat. That was some weird hitting physics there with Gordy. Have not had that before. I'm fighting for my life to try to get this top 20 for our sponsor goal. I really am. Joyner, get out my way so I can get some speed. This is nuts. And Ziegler's back here. Oh, I couldn't get a turn. Sorry, Joyner. I want to try to send it on the inside of both of them. Okay, Ziegler is running the bottom. Able to slide up in front of Joyner, though. I think we got 2 laps left. Yeah, 2 laps left here. It's going to be some tight racing all season. That's all I got to say. But hey, we didn't even make the A main last season, so I'm happy we made it here in the first race in Legend. And we didn't even have to go through the B main either, which is really nice. Oh, don't go too high. I need to hold this 20th place for the sponsor. For the sponsor goal. We need it. Get all the money we can. Oh, right on that inside wall. That was perfect. About as close as I could run to that without hitting it. But we got 20th. I'll take that. Good first race. That was some tight racing. Seems like on the long run we fall off a little bit, which is kind of crazy. Usually it's like we gain so many spots in the A main, but we really weren't faster at all compared to what we were in the heat and everything. But Shane gets the win. Dennis Blair, top 3. We got 20th, so at least we're at top 20 already to start the season out. We're what, 40 points behind the leader, but I'm not worried about how far we are behind the leader right now. We're not going to win the championship this first season on Legend, but we're going to do our damnedest. 69,000, nice for 6th place. 75,000 for our sponsor payout. That will get us enough money, I think, to where we need to get that suspension. Let's go check out and make sure we can. Oh, I slammed into Hoffman. I sure did. We sure did. Parts got a little bit worn out, but I think we might be just short on money, honestly, of the suspension. Because I think, let me add this 119. And we are 180,000. So I can get the second and third part and then upgrade the final one after next race. I'll upgrade number 1 after next race is done. So that's unfortunate. We can't get all of it. It's because I repaired everything before last race, which maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should have, but we're just short on that. So we'll be able to get that after next race for sure, at least. And we'll have a better suspension going into Limaland. We got Limaland, Eldora, and I-55 for the rest of this season. It's the same schedule as last season. If you watched last season, you know how it's going to go. It's going to be all the licensed tracks, so all real tracks, no fantasy tracks in this. So hopefully we can do pretty well going on the Limaland. We're pretty good there. And I like this track a lot. We just have to stay off the tires on the bottom, and we'll do pretty well. All right, we were actually pretty close to the practice goal there, like half a tenth off. Not too bad. We'll see where we could qualify, though. I run about the same time on the right on the edge of the grip as I do on the bottom. So I think first lap I'm going to run like the edge of the grip right here. Try to get as much speed as we can. Second lap I'll run the bottom. See how that goes. But a 7:17 was a pretty good time for us in practice. It was tough to get down there, though. But if we can qualify in the 7s, that'd be all right, I feel like. 12. Oh, God, that was awful. I need to pick up some time. I guess qualifying was a little slower up there this time. That was a better lap for sure. 666. Nice. 27th, though. Wow, we're far back. That's a devil lap for sure. Would that have gotten the practice goal, though? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if that would have gotten it. 666 would have been 1,000th off. Are you kidding? That's crazy. But we are starting heat number 2. Where are we? We're starting 6. Top 4 make it. We have to make up a couple spots to actually make it in the A main here. Bobby Pierce in front of us. Got Daryl on the inside in 3rd. Strickler right to our inside in 5th. And see what we can do. I want to try to get to the bottom. Strickler is slow down there, but I feel like we're faster than him. I feel like we're faster than Pierce, too. I feel like Pierce had a really good qualifying time for himself. Okay, Strickler moves up a little. We're able to get inside of him. I think we might be able to get by Pierce here, too, which would be really nice. I ran too high, though. Strickler luckily didn't go to our inside. I'm going to try to throw a slider on Pierce. Get the room. Oh, he got to the outside of us. I'm shocked by that, honestly. I did not think he was going to hold that outside. I thought I was going to be able to cut him off. That was actually impressive by him. And now he's not running that high anymore. But he got slowed up there. Final corner, I'm going to have to throw a deep slider, but we're actually pretty close to him here. Let's get all the way to the outside. Yeah, we're going to make the A-main. That was awesome. That was perfect. Last corner. Barely got Pierce there. Cut off his momentum. If he would have crossed us over, he definitely would have had us. But we're starting 17th in the A-main. That was nice. That was perfect there. So making it to the A-main after starting 27th. That was lucky for us, I feel like. Barely making it in. So far, both heats, we barely squeaked in. That time, we barely squeaked in. It was last corner and everything. Had to get on the brakes so I didn't just wreck Owens in front of us. Slide up in front of Flinter there. Try not to get these tires down low. I felt like going into this race that we had a good shot at doing okay here. Just because it's a smaller track. It's not like a super small track like Fairbury or Kokomo. But it's a small enough track. I think we could use the engine and stuff we have to do decent. These are the kind of tracks where we need to capitalize on good finishes. Just got to stay off those tires down there and we can do pretty decent. But we're already up to 11th. If we can get a top 10, that would be phenomenal. I would be shocked by that. I didn't even think we'd be sniffing a top 10 this early in the season, honestly. But after this race, we're gonna have to pick a new sponsor goal. If there's a top 15 one, I might pick that, but that's going to be really pushing it. It depends on the tracks coming up, too. I know we have I-55, which is the 4th race of this episode. I forgot what the 3rd race was. I think it's Eldora. I think Eldora is the next race, so that's going to probably be a tough one for us, being a bigger track and all that. The I-55, I think we can do all right at. Still got 13 laps to go, though, here. Feels like we've done so many more laps because we've made so many passes in the beginning. But we're not like losing a ton of speed. Ryan Gustin is up front. Flinner is starting to catch us though, as I said that we're not losing the speed. The second I said something about it, they start to catch up. But Gustin's like a straightaway behind us, so I either need a caution or this thing needs to just go green to the end. Because I just want to not lose as many spots as possible. If we do spin or hit the tire down there, oop, they get together up there. That was Gordy, and it looks like Ferguson trying to pull away from the guys behind us again. Overton got by Flinning, so did Tyler, it looks like. I think this season, a top 15 goal is like really, really good for us. That would be amazing. Like we finished 10th in the standings last year for the season championship points, but this year's gonna be so much harder. Like we got 20th last race, and that was barely. Like we were fighting and scrapping for that. But I think some of these races, like this race and some other small tracks, and later in the season, will get a little better too. So I think a top 15 season goal would be really like on point for us, hopefully. Because some guys are not going to make the A mains certain weeks. I don't even think we'll make it at Weed Sport, honestly. Like being a showcase, I think that's going to be really, really tough for us. The first showcase is going to be really, really hard. But luckily, we got Hoosier at the end of last season. We got really lucky with that. With it, the last race on Expert, we ended up getting to that top 10. I think we finished like 7th or something, I want to say, at Charlotte. That was great. I feel like we've done a million laps around here. But, dang, Gordy has taken off on the bottom now. He was fighting there with Ferguson a couple laps ago, and now he's up there in like 4th, 5th. And I have the leader catching up to us right now. I want to try to stay on the lead lap, if possible. He's getting to our inside, though. He's very, very strong. I'm going to try to hold him off. Because I would love, if a caution were to come out, I'd be the last one on the lead lap. So 11th would be the lowest we could get if there was a caution. So I really want to hold that just in case. We're on the final lap. Gustin's actually already finished. So we are going to finish 11th. We're the last one on the lead lap. Let's fucking go. That's an awesome race for us. That was really, really strong. Really good race for us. Overton got behind us. Where did Gordy get up to? 8th. Okay, so he only gained 1 spot. I thought he was gaining more on that. Maybe he was getting by some lap cars. I don't think I ever passed a single lap car either, which is crazy. But anyone go 2 laps down? No, because I never even passed a lap car. So we finished 11th there. That was awesome for us. We should get a good payday. That should move us up in the points slightly as well, I would think, because we got 20th the first race. We got 11th this one. We might be like 17th, 13th. Wow, that's a big change. I didn't think it was going to be that crazy. But where did Shane get? He won week 1, I think. Let's look at the points real quick. We got ahead of some guys. Looks like Owens, Flinner, Hammer maybe, Ziegler. But Shane did get the win first week, and there's a 3-way tie for first right now. Dennis, Blair, and Gustin, who has a win, and then Shane's 2 points back for the win. So I know that's going to be a tight points battle up front. 80,000 for 11th. That's really nice. 75 from our sponsor as well. So that's going to be a pretty decent payday. 159,000 there. Let's get that last part of our suspension now. Parts are okay for now. We'll deal with that. Don't need to repair all of them. We got top 20 perfect. That's awesome. Going on to Eldora now. I was saying if they gave me a top 15, I'd go for it. That is going to be a rough one. Oh, we got Eldora, then I-55. I think I-55 is going to be our best shot at the top 15. Then Weed Sport for our showcase, and then I think Bristol. Those are going to be our 4 races there. But if we get one of the top 15, we would get that perfect 100%, I would think. I would hope so, at least. But getting 2 of these would pay off more than that would out of all 4 and the perfect. So I'm thinking Eldora, maybe we can get a top 15. It'd be really stretching it, though. It would be really, really tight. But I-55, I think we have a chance to get a top 15 potentially. That's going to be tough, but I'm going to drop the lap some. We're not going to do 30 laps here, but let's see what it will put us down to. I think 40 laps put us at, what, 24, I want to say. 24 is quite a bit, though, but it's Eldora. We'll do Eldora, 24 laps here. Hopefully, we can make the A main and do pretty decent. All right, knew that top 15 goal was going to be really, really tough for us. We were like 3/10 off of it in practice. Qualifying wants 13.9. There's absolutely no way in hell we're hitting that. We'll do the best we can. Hopefully, it's a quicker than what, 14.5 that we ran in practice. But we don't have a fully upgraded car, so I can't get down to those speeds right now. That's crazy. That's a top 15 goal. Qualifying is set this really hard and stuff, so I'm not shocked by that. That was a solid lap, pretty smooth. It's about as smooth as we can get. That was a 14.5. Okay, so that seems like to be our peak right now. Is a 14.5. That's a fat yikes. We're what, 6/10, over 6/10 off the qualifying goal, and that's gonna put us where? 28th. Honestly, not as far back as I was thinking, but that's fine with me. I'm okay with that. Starting 7th in heat number 4. So top 5 are going to make it, I think. Yeah, 4 heats, top 5 make it. So we just got to bully our way forward slightly. Guys are going to run way outside early. We might be able to make some spots. At least 1, hopefully 2. That'd be really nice. Flinner is in 5th, and we beat Flinner last week. He was in 12th behind us. That was a really good turn 1. That was about as inches close away from that wall as it could have been. But I can't let Haas get under us behind. Flinner goes high. Should be able to get a run through the corner. Yeah, we got by him. Nice. Are we really going to like squeak our way into all these A mains through the heat? That would be amazing. And they've been pretty clean too for the most part. I was super shocked with Limaland. We got lucky there getting it last corner. But this one, we got pretty early. We got to the inside of Flinner and just kind of drove by him. I feel like we're a little quicker than Jimmy maybe in the A main, which would be nice. But this will put us back in 20th, I think, or 18th? Something like that. I don't know. Something of that nature. I think it would put us 20th, I would say. That makes the most sense to me with the math. But I thought I did the math right before and I was 18th, so I was confused. But we did make it straight to the A main. That is awesome. 24 laps here. We got to gain 5 spots, though. That's going to be the hard part. Spots are very hard to come by. Off these restarts is our best shot. We get able to get down early. We're not super fast off the start. We got to hook that very bottom lane, though. Try to hold our car on the inside. Got David on our outside. Don't recognize a lot of these guys. Mike Millar. Marlar? I don't know. I'm just calling him Mike before I butcher his name more. We got up to 18th there. I'm thinking of a different Mike, like Michael Millard or whatever. I know he's in the game as well. Got Moran in front of us, and they're like 3 wide up there for about 15th. Had a huge run on Moran there. He's going to run like through the slick. I slide up a little bit because I got tight. He's going to go right back by us. Oh, and he's going to bring David along with him, which isn't the best for me. Hopefully I get a good run on this backstretch. Not as big as I was hoping. That was not as good of a run as I was really hoping there. Almost got into David. We were super tight. Try to get on the inside of Moran. Oh, they got together. He kept it going straight, though. Daryl just hit the wall and kept on going. I don't think that's Larson. Who is that 0 car? I was trying to slide up there in front of Moran. It really was. We had a good run through 3 and 4. I thought we were going to be able to clear them. I don't know who that 0 car is, but Daryl seemed a little slow now. He's a little flustered after that hit. We're still good on our car. I'm happy about that. Maybe not anymore. Okay, we still are. Oh, Jesus, Mike. I was not expecting you to throw it in there like that. Holy shit. I should dump him for that. That was just rude. I was not ready for that at all. I just saw out of nowhere, like, and heard the engine that he just started plowing through the corner. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Even though we're still going to be 19th, 20th, but what the fuck? 79 just hit me. I know it's not going to count to our damage, but what the hell was that? That was some Arca Break shit if I've ever seen it. That was dumb. But Mike, you gonna send it in on me like that, you're gonna get spun out for it. Do it again. I dare you. I double dare you. Do it one more time. See what happens. But hopefully we can make up some spots on this restart and actually hold them. We made up a few spots and then we started losing them slowly after about 5 laps or so. Maybe about like 7, 8 laps we started losing them. Fighting with 17th. Yeah, that top 15 is going to be real tough here. I knew it was going to be. I-55 is going to be our best shot at it. Because Weed Sport, that's going to be like a no probably. We're gonna be lucky to make the showcase, I think. The feature in the showcase, I would say. That would be tough for us. And then Bristol, that's just, it's Bristol. There's nothing else to say about it. Bristol is difficult in general. Oh, David, I was trying to slide up here. Sorry I got into you a little bit, but we got in front of Moran finally. We're in 17th, which is nice. We only need 2 more spots to get our top 15 goal. They're fighting side by side in front of us, but they're both super fast right now. I just got to hit my line and hope these guys behind me don't send it down on the inside of me. I just have to hit the line so they can't. But we're doing quite well. That was a really good 3 and 4, I think, until about the exit. I got a little too low and clipped the grass. I don't know if that really affected us or not, though. But we're running solid right now. Owens is ripping that top side. He goes down now once he caught the 0, but he was ripping that outside, flying. And then he just changes up his line. That 0 car is holding him up a little bit, it seems. At least Jimmy. He's holding Jimmy up. Jimmy should have keep ripping that outside, and he would have been just fine. He would have gotten around him. He could have thrown a crossover on a straightaway and go flying by him on the straight going into a corner. Clip the wall a little bit. We're fine. How do we lose 3% of aero damage just by clipping the wall like that? That's some BS. Now we have Moran and Mike catching back up to us all of a sudden. We had a pretty decent gap over them, and then I clipped the wall, and they catch all the way up to my bumper. Like, I get off my line, like, for a split second because we clipped the wall on an exit, and they're back on my bumper all of a sudden. We do got Shane catching us with 5 laps to go. Hopefully we can hold him off. He is, like, in the same corner as us. He's behind the 3 cars in our mirror. So he does have a couple cars to get by, but we might be able to hold them off because the lap cars behind, not lap cars, the guys with me that we're all lap cars are side by side at least. Now they're not, they're single file. He was right on me, Daryl, all of a sudden. I'm like, that's not a blue car. Oh, and now Shane's here. Okay, and yeah, we still have 2 laps to go. He's going into the final lap right here, so if I could hold him off for 1 lap, he is finished. Oh, yep, 2 laps left for us, but he's on the final lap. Can we hold him off and be the last one on the lead lap once again? That'd be awesome. Oh, don't get to my inside, don't get to my inside. Hell yeah, we're gonna hold him off. So he's done. And we still have 1 final lap to go. And everybody else is a lap down, so we can't lose any more spots. They're still mobbing, though, on their cooldown lap. They're freaking flying. But hell yeah, we didn't go a lap down. I'm happy about that. We got 17th. A little disappointed we didn't get that top 15 for our sponsor goal, but I knew that was going to be a tough one to hit here at Eldora. We did the best we could. Stayed on the lead lap, at least. I am happy about that. And who finished last there? Ross and Shane ended up winning that. So he has 2 out of 3 already this season with a win. And Blair, Dennis, 2nd, 3rd. Gustin was back in 6th. But good run for us. I'm happy about that. We really need the engine for races like that, though, for sure. So, yeah, they're up front. Shane should have the points lead. We're still 13th by a little bit over Daryl, too, which is nice. I think Owens jumped ahead of us, I want to say. But Shane now has the points lead by 2 over Blair, 4 over Dennis, and 10 over Gustin, who has the only other win. But that's more wins than Shane had all last season. So he's doing quite well this season right now. Yeah, I think he only had 1 win last year. Dennis had like 5 or 6, and Blair had 8. And then I think 1 or 2 other people had 1 too, which is crazy. But hey, we get 151,000. That's pretty solid. Let's see how I-55 goes for us. All right, we got $280,000. We have a long way to go to try to get our chassis, though. That's going to be real expensive. Do we need repair parts? No, I think we're fine for now. But the chassis is going to be like $1.5 million. So we have a lot of saving up to do. Hopefully we could do well. 22 laps at I-55. I think we'll run that because this is a very, very fast track. A third of a mile track. And we just ran 24 at Eldora, which is a half mile. So this race should go by pretty quick. Hopefully we make the A-main and try to get this top 15 goal for our sponsor here. All right, we're once again like 2/10 off the practice goal. I was happy with the time. We ran pretty quick. I just had to run the top, though. The bottom's kind of loose to me, but up here is really nice if I can run that and get a cut down. But it's going to be hard in traffic because the AI is just going to send it under me. So we need to qualify the best we can with this line because I might not be able to use it in the races until like we're really single filed out and stuff. Hopefully we can get about a 4 or something again. 463, that was pretty much what we ran in practice. I think we were like 200 slower in practice, so at least we're a little faster. Tipped the wall barely with the right rear, but it wasn't that bad. 29th. We're just going to qualify like mid to back 20s all season, it seems. Jesus Christ. And it makes the heats so much more difficult. We're starting 6th in heat number 4. There are 5 heats, so top 4 make it. So we got to make up 2 spots, just like Limaland. Hopefully we could do so. I don't know. This might be the first B main of the year. I would not be shocked. But that would make it much harder for our top 15 goal. I was trying to get inside of David there. Oh, Hoffman, who we already got into earlier in the season. We wrecked his ass in the heat race, or like first race. I think it was Volusia by accident. He was not happy with us. Try to get this bottom working. Try to get by David. I'm gonna try to throw a slider here with the final lap looming. Really cut off his momentum. That was about as tight as it could be. And we're going to squeeze into the A-main once again. Let's go. I keep barely squeezing into these A-mains, man. I'm so aggressive in them. I just want to make the A-main so badly. I don't want to have to go through the B-main. But we got 22 laps here. It's going to probably go by pretty quick. But we need to make up 4 spots. We're starting on the bottom, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It might be a good thing. Hopefully there's a little bit more grip than there was in practice and qualifying down here. Because the bottom was tough. It wasn't as bad in the heat race, it seemed. But that keeps happening is the problem. Like, I get too sideways, so I try to straighten it out, and it really straightens out bad. But if I can get that cut down working, and maybe a slider line, I could make up some spots, I think. I was going to try to throw a slider on Ziegler, but he had a great run into that corner. Might just have to run straight through the middle on the slick. Might be my best bet. I cannot see his car. The angle of the camera is crazy. Kind of wish I could angle it like back a little bit, like just move the whole camera back a little. How did we just pass like 3 people in one corner? Were they 3 wide? We just took it 4 wide? I honestly don't know, but I got us up to 16th. That's really nice. Let's see if we can try to get by Flinner or Ziegler. Owens is right up there, and then the 0 car, which I don't know who the 0 car is still. Forgot who the 0 car was, but Ziegler is right on him. We're holding 16th down. They're trying to get to my inside. I think it's Briggs. Yeah, Briggs is right behind us. Then Pierce is behind him. Ecker is the 0 car. Okay. We were behind him at Lima. Oh, geez. Flinner wrecked Eckert. Or something happened there. We got to 15th. We have a lot of right side damage, though, I think, from getting into Flinner, because Eckert started spinning and Flinner took a sharp left straight down into us. But hopefully that helps us get some more spots here on this restart. Oh, it's only 2% damage on the right side. It's not that bad. We're fine. Try to hold this bottom early on while we're all tight. Owens, don't slow up that much. Okay, we got the 14th. Top 15 goal might pay off, which would be awesome. Even if we don't get another top 15 in the next 2 races, I'm still saying the sponsor was worth it, even though we probably would have gotten paid more getting top 30 every race with our perfect, which we definitely would have gotten, I think. If we don't get a top 30 at like Weed Sport or Bristol, the top 15 goal was well worth it then. It was 100% worth the right pick. Damn, we're 11th all of a sudden? Now we're 10th. Bye, Larson. These small tracks really give us a shot at doing well. We tap the front end, and that's 90% damage. We lost 8% on just barely nosing the wall on the bottom. And Briggs is flying right now. So you see Blair up here in 8th place. He's that like 111 car. Oh, I think Briggs just spun out there on the inside. I think I tapped his right rear going into that corner, and he spun out. Blair's right in front of us in 8th. This is why he lost the championship, or tied for the championship last year when he won half the damn races. Like 2 or 3 times in the season, he's like back in the top 10, and it loses him so many points. But it looks like Tanner English is out front. He did get 1 win last year. Oh, Blair, I'm sorry. I nailed him on the exit of that corner. I'm trying to keep it going, and I just got too straight off the corner. But hell, we're fighting in the top 10 at I-55. Let's go. Was the other goal a top 10 goal? Because I'm going to be very disappointed if it was. It might have been, and it would have. I think it was worth like $30,000. And if we would have picked that and gotten a top 10 here with that goal, would have been awesome. Try to throw a slider a little bit. We're in 8th. We didn't even have to fully slide up either. They were just slow on exit. I think 3 and 4, they're a little slow through the corner rather than 1 and 2. I feel like 1 and 2, they're a little quicker. But that's Overton behind us. We got Ferguson right behind him. Trying to hold the bottom. I keep sliding up a little bit too much. Coming up to the final couple laps. Yeah, English is gone. Holy shit. He is flying right now. Oh, I got those cones a little bit. I don't know if that really affected us, but I had a really weird exit. Come on, 1 lap left. Can I hold 8th here? That'd be our best finish of the season by far. First top 10 of the season. We don't even have like a near upgraded car. Yeah, we got 8th. Let's go. We still have to get our chassis and engine, but these tiny tracks really give us a shot to do well. We have to take advantage of them. Darrell was in front of us, Hammer, Owens, a couple guys that aren't normally up here, and like Blair's a little further back, Gordy is further back, Larson much further back. Wow, he's 19th or 17th, sorry. Eckert finished pretty deep in the field, so that's kind of crazy. We did really well, but English was gone from the field. He was over a second ahead of everybody, but that was great for us. I'm very happy. Very, very happy about that. 8th place. That's going to keep us 13th in the points. I honestly thought we might move up some more, but we're still ahead of Darrell. Flinner we're getting away from, which is nice. Top 15 might be really manageable, so that is awesome. What's the points lead looking like now? Dennis has it by 2 over Gustin. Blair and Shane had a really bad race, so that's a rip to them. And then English is only 4 points back with that win. He had a really good one. Because where did Dennis finish? Dennis finished 4th. Blair was 10th. Shane was 12th. So these smaller tracks, man, really change the points a lot sometimes like that. And we had a really good day. 168,000, almost 169. That would have been really nice. Definitely going to repair the parts now. The suspension doesn't wear much anymore, which is really nice, but we have 459,000. We need like $1 million more though. So that's going to be a struggle. But next episode, we're starting on that showcase. Going to be going in that same flow as last season. Next episode, we'll have Weedsport, Bristol, Port Royal, and Knoxville. That is definitely the hardest episode of the entire season. That's a very hard 4 races for us. Just Weedsport in general is hard. With it being a showcase makes it double hard. Bristol just is Bristol, and it's difficult by itself. Port Royal, we don't have the best engine. Probably going to struggle there. I'd be shocked if we make the A main, to be fair. Might be able to run the back of the A main. And then Knoxville, we might have a chance to do okay at. So it's going to be a tough next episode, but hell, we had a really good showing in the first episode of this season on Legend. Got an 8th, a 17th, an 11th, and a 20th. So it seems like Volusia is real tough for us, and we kind of start picking up the pace once we get through the season. I'm real excited for the 3rd episode of the season because we have some good races for us. Lucas, Cedar, Fairbury, and Kokomo, sorry. Saw the K and thought Knoxville immediately, but we have that already. And then the final episode, Williams Grove, Texas, Las Vegas, and Charlotte. A bunch of big tracks once again. So hopefully we get enough money to upgrade our parts by then, and we can continue going in our top 15 journey for this season, hopefully. But appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hope you guys are enjoying the career mode. This Legend is very difficult, and I'm hoping we could try to squeeze out a win at some point. Maybe next season we'll be able to get a win. It's going to be a real struggle trying to get this championship, but hopefully you guys are along for the ride with me. So appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.